Hello there. Welcome to another episode of Zellow, Fiction Done Fast, the show where I take a bunch of writing prompts from my friends and I make one-page short stories live for your entertainment. How is everybody doing today? Hope you're all doing all right. It is a lovely day where I am. Nice enough that I went for a walk. To forget about how horrible the world is. Anyways, moving on. And once more, Scholar Fury's chat is not working for her. This is an unfortunate turn of events. Oh, actually, reminds me, I need to message your man. I'm all right. Am streaming right now. This would be Dune Harper. I'm saying hello to Dune Harper. Let's lower this a little bit, shall we? Okay, just a little bit, so I'm not completely washed down. There we go. Chair works. And we're all set. So, what do we need to do? So we are quite down to the wire on prompts. So if anybody has prompts, Dune Harper is hopping on. I need prompts. If you got any, I need prompts. But that doubles for you, Scarlet Mary. I literally, hello, welcome back. You're here. And this is the part where you yell. Any second, you're going to yell it. You're going to know what you yell, and you're going to yell it right into the chat. And then you're going to give me some more prompts. Man, I am really just down to the... We are here, we are here, we are here. Yup! Oh, the things you can think, oh, the things you can think, if you're willing to try. Think invisible ink, or a gink with a stink, or a stare to the sky. If you open your mind, oh, the things you will find, lining up to get loose. Oh, the things you can think, if you think about Seuss. And everybody fled the chat. Cannot say have any love for Seussical. But that was an experience. That was a thing that was there that we had. So, before I start launching into any more of Seussical the Musical, I'm just going to read the prompts we got. Okay, so we've got Eggplant Furious in Catastrophe. We've got the tone prompt about Ushag Veg Rui. We've got a president finds out he's fired via Twitter. Oh, wait. A deep and meaningful conversation between two people, but every single thing they say is a painfully cliched movie line you never want to hear again, such as, they want a war. We'll give them a war. Or straight to business. I like that. And obviously, I have to run with this one. I have no choice. Oh, Seussical, why do you exist? Oh no. I will number those later. Okay, so deep and meaningful conversation between two people, but every single thing that they say is painfully cliched movie line you never want to hear again. Well, we just got a new prompt. Oh, let me fix this. Close. Close enough. Where was I? Right. Two young men are trapped in a loop of the worst musical they've ever been in. Who am I to argue? Okay. And since Dune Harper is driving and cannot participate in the chat, this would definitely be an opportunity to start trying to goad him into a response by saying outlandish and untrue things. He's such a sweetheart. He really is. He is one of the most just kind and like affection. It's really the affection, right, that just gets to you. He's such a hugger. So cuddly. And not just when he's drunk. I'm a dick. Oh, also, I just noticed how many fucking tabs I have open. This is how the screen normally looks when I'm not streaming. Oh well. Is what it is. I think we can live with it for a day. They're all too small for you to read anyway. Okay. So, we've got a deep and meaningful conversation. So, everything else about this is cliched as hell. So, a husband and wife have a deep, meaningful conversation. But, okay. I always see these kinds of things as like trying to think, because everything about this screams action movie. every single thing. Okay. Ba. Oh, brought me food.
I did.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Alright. Since I'm having a bitch of a time with this, anyone in the chat wants to throw me any cliched movie lines, that would be just super duper helpful. All right. I'm back. I'm also trying to eat lunch at the same time. So, somebody's practicing music. Okay, so let's read through this. Again, the prompt was a deep and meaningful conversation between two people, but every single thing they say is a painfully cliched movie line that you never want to hear again. And, I didn't actually use either of the examples he gave. Oops. Oh well. So, here's what we got. Lorenzo's earpiece crackled before he heard before he heard Petey's voice. I've got a bad feeling about this. He grinned and looked around the cafe. Petey having a bad feeling wasn't new. If I don't come out in 10 minutes, he paused. Oh, that's where that went. He paused and his gaze flicked to where Petey was watching from across the street with wide eyes. Lorenzo sighed. How about this? His eyes were wide. Make that a separate sentence. His eyes were wide. Lorenzo sighed. She's behind me, isn't she? Darling, Estelle said, swinging around to sit opposite him. You look like shit. He forced a grin at the sight of his ex-wife and stood. Oh, shit is my middle name. Shut up and sit down, Lorenzo, she commanded. Took everything for Lorenzo to stay calm. I wouldn't do that if I were you. A laugh escaped her pristine lips. Try me. All right, he said, sitting down again. We can do this the easy way or the hard way. Is that all you got? She asked, lighting a cigarette. Smoke curled around her head. Well, I could tell you, but I'd have to kill you. I've missed you, she said softly, leaning forward. Lorenzo, I'm pregnant. Sorry, the stupidity of this just suddenly hit me. Okay. Petey suddenly spoke up in his ear. Did she just say what I think she said? Lorenzo wrenched the earpiece and placed it on the table. I'm sorry, could you speak into my good ear? I heard you say, pregnant, she repeated. We're having a baby. I don't like it any more than you do. Me? The father? This is heavy. The earpiece on the table crackled and Petey's voice yelled, We've got company! Lorenzo held out his hand to his wife. Let's get out of here. Damn the agency. She took his hand. Shut up and kiss me. Their lips pressed together. They spun and unleashed a hail of gunfire. Somehow I fucked up the structure and I ended up with an extra line, so I'm just gonna... Somebody is saying I'm getting too old for this shit. Alright, I just saw Dune Harper's comment. Remember when I said I'd kill you last, I lied. And then I'm listening to this like a podcast right now in the car, and you slurping on soup is the worst form of ASMR I've heard. Keep it up, buddy. Alright, alright. I'm choking on ramen. Oh, fuck.
It's a very strange ASMR.
Oh, sorry. This is dying ASMR. We're just gonna tap some things. And we're gonna do some... And we're gonna do me dying. I'm working on it. That was fun and really creative. Thank you. That was weirdly hard. There was definitely that point where I was like, oh shit, how do I keep doing this? I either have too many ideas or not enough. I just set off my own car alarm with my ass cheek. Today's just going weird, man. Today's just got a weird energy. Alright. So, Scarlet Fury, you got any prompts for me? You've had good ones in the past, and I'm down to the bottom of the barrel. Well, I mean, that's kind of rude. I'm down to very few. None of them are bad. Just a lot of yours I've had, like, more immediate ideas of how to run with. That honking car fucked me up while driving. Thanks. Stop chatting while you're driving. It's not safe. Are you wearing a seatbelt? One of the most horrifying experiences I had was when I was visiting some family out east last year. And my cousin, or my cousin's wife, when I hopped in the car, I threw on my seatbelt, and she was like, "Oh, I'm so glad you do that, because my cousin, her husband, just doesn't wear a seatbelt. Just drives a big fuck off pickup truck and doesn't wear a seatbelt." And I was just like, honestly, at this point, it doesn't even cross my mind not to. So, oh well. Oh, by the way, I didn't even say, I'm doing the two men trapped in a loop on the worst musical they've ever been in. So there you go, Dune Harper. doing your prompt, and also you're rescuing me from having to finally figure out what to do about that Veg Rui tone prompt. It's not bad. I've got no fucking clue. Okay. Right. So, is Dune Harper still floating around? Wait, don't respond. You're supposed to be driving. But I have finished your story. Your prompt. The two young men are trapped in a loop of the worst musical they've ever been in. The door to the dressing room slammed open and James stalked inside, discarding costume pieces with his passing. I cannot do it again. I cannot and I will not perform the show one more fucking time. Tony watched him from the front of the mirror. It's not like we have much of a choice, darling. Will our suffering never end? James bemoaned, dropping his head in his hands. The door to the dressing room slammed open and James stalked inside. Endless, I say. Truly endless. It does seem to be the intention, Tony said, pondering the wish that had brought them to this point. They wanted to live in their perfect performance forever, and boy, they sure got it. Jin, it would seem, have quite the sense of humor. I don't see anything funny in this. Reliving my night over and over, my perfect night. The door to the dressing room slammed open. Tony didn't bother looking up from the script he'd been perusing. How was your perfect night this time? Still finding more mistakes? Dreadful, James roared. This night wasn't perfect at all. The door to the dressing room slammed open. James stood in the hallway, sobbing, surrounded by confused technicians trying their damnedest to calm the diva down. Indeed, were they free of this time loop, an outburst like this might have ruined the show and his career. The door to the dressing room never opened, so Tony set down the article he was reading in some forgotten magazine and went hunting. He wasn't needed after the second intermission. It was a shame, he supposed. What had started as the loveliest musical, after so many iterations, was undoubtedly the worst musical Tony had ever been in. He found James preparing the news, not for the first time, mind you. Tony talked his fearful friend off the stool. Remember, the show must go on. Ooh, so lull, nice, and that was beautiful. I'm glad you liked it. Always glad when the stories are liked. Yeah, like I kind of enjoyed that. I miss being in plays, guys. I miss it. Always good times. So, I kind of like the idea that, yeah, that just turned out well. I like how the pieces of that came together. Oh. I missed all the attention. You have all of my attention. He lied. And grabbing a straight penis. Wow, phone, what? Sorry. See, normally with autocorrect in this kind of situation, I know what the person was trying to say, but I don't know what that was supposed to say. But, I mean, you do you, Dune Harper. You grab that straight penis. No curved penises for Dune Harper. Speech to text. Had a hiccup. That's what it is now. Sure. Blame the text to speech. Speech to text, whatever it is. You mean what I know. No, a very curved penis for Harper. See, it confuses me because the main character in the book I wrote is named Harper. So, just... Alright, moving on. On that note, I'm going to... Yep, nope, I'm ending on that note. I'm calling it. And, moving on. But hey, guys, we got our 2 stories done today. I really liked that second one, actually. That was a lot of fun. And, again, always, I'm still down to... Technically, I don't think I have enough prompts to finish out the week. Yeah, I'm down to 3 prompts. So I technically need 1 more prompt just to last until the next break. So, if anyone wants to do me a favor and help a ginger out, hit me up. But until then, I sent one. Did you send one? Did you send it to the phone? You sent it to the phone. I see. Good. I like that. Ooh, I really like that. A detective is finally trusted with their first case, and it's the murder he committed last night. That's fun. Okay, so hey, I have enough prompts to get through the weekend. Yeah, maybe throw some. They're gonna be bad, though. Just need something to work with. Alright, guys. I'm going to wrap up. I'm going to finish slurping on my ramen, and I will see you guys again tomorrow. So, that's all I have to say. That's all I have to write. No heroes in 2020, and see you in the next one. Bye, guys.